Hey Libra. So, there was a reading earlier, but it ran way too long, and I think I could totally go over this way shorter than what I did. But you're feeling like stuck right now. You're feeling unsure if you want to move forward or if you can move forward. You're having analysis paralysis. Now, maybe you want to send out a message, or you will send out a message, and you spoke some kind of communication. You're trying to get to know somebody. You're kind of like sizing somebody up in particular. You want to make movements towards somebody because you have an interest in them, and you're trying to evaluate if this is something that could be good or beneficial, or but maybe you already did send these messages out. Maybe you communicated with them, and now you feel kind of unsure, kind of like what they think of you. Spend a little time, like, you want to send these messages out. Maybe you did have some communication, but you're really unsure if you should. You're feeling kind of insecure or anxious. Maybe after you spoke to them, maybe because you feel like, they're not really all that interested. But even though you stayed up thinking about the situation, like, it was really bothering you for some reason. Maybe you haven't had an interest in somebody for a while, and maybe you do have a certain kind of fear of rejection, and you want to move towards this person in particular, but maybe this anxiety and fears, because it hasn't worked out for so long, it kind of made you kind of unsure if you should ever really deal with the situation again. Maybe you feel like they don't really feel the same way as you do, but you decided to kind of give that up. You're kind of having healing on the situation because you got everything that you need, and all of this past anxieties came up. Maybe it was a little bit of your shadow coming up, and your fears and your ego getting involved, and you kind of recognize that, and you know that whatever is meant for you, that will come, it'll come through for you. And that's ordained for you, and it's you kind of seeing this, and you trusting the divine, and you understanding that you have everything that you need, and you are blessed. And it's like you kind of no longer listening to that ego based of yours, and letting it get the best of you. Now, whoever you're dealing with, Seven of Clubs, they can be someone extremely busy. They can be someone who's trying to keep on top of things, who's really, really busy, who's just trying to get their ducks in a row, trying to they're a doer, they're an active doer. They're someone who's very action oriented because they, no, Lexi, get over here. Sorry. They, Eight of Coins. They want to put a lot of skill and work into something. They have a lot of skill and work, and they do put a lot of hard work into their goals and the things that they want to achieve in life. And that's why they want to stay on top. They want to stay on top of the game. And, although they do feel a strong pull to you, they do recognize they have a strong pull to you. They felt some kind of connection meeting you. They could have Gemini in their chart, maybe, but they're pretty emotionally balanced of where they are. They got a lot going on, so maybe that they're really unsure if they want to invest in this. Because even if they feel that pull, they don't know if they want anything to come in and kind of throw them off balance, because they are balanced. They can be like, maybe there was a new job or a new move. Maybe you just met this person in the new vicinity and they got a lot going on, moves, work, whatever. But it's someone who's kind of rebuilding within their lives. They could be celebrating, a little overindulgent, drinking, having fun. So they're kind of like unsure if they want to invest into something, even though they feel this pull. But it's like they're trying to keep themselves busy in order to like not think about it, because you know they do feel it, they do recognize you, and you know, but it's like they're trying to not think about it because they don't want anything to throw them off their groove, to be honest. Now, the situation between you guys, like, you both went into some kind of big life change, a big ending towards some old structure that's no longer there, and a new building of a brand new one. And it's like you guys are kind of going on ground zero, building up from the bottom and from the bottom up. And you could be doing this independently, like you could both had some huge paradigm shift in your lives, and now you're trying to pick up the pieces and take care of yourselves, and like, you know, nurture this new beginnings within yourselves independently. And you know, your number one situation, your number one goal is to have balance within yourselves and your own lives. And you know, I could see that collectively this is important for the both of you to have that balance and to not feel anxious and to feel like you have to grasp and stay in control. And, you know, it's both you allowing the universe to kind of unfold the gifts that they have meant for you. And it's both of you trusting the universe as a saying, you know what, whatever happens, happens. You know, but until then, you're going to be focusing on yourselves and your own tangible wells, your own businesses, your own creative ideas, which is a good thing because it seems like you both have this in common. You know, you both want balance, you both want to stay emotionally balanced, you both want to build on your passions and your creative drives. You have a lot of drives, and you're both really gifted into manifesting the tangible, and you want to, and you, I guess you guys met each other and you feel a lot of passion towards each other, and you see potential within each other. And it's when you met, you want to send this messages out, but you know, you're really unsure if you want to, because it took you a lot to kind of heal. It took you a lot to kind of like pull yourself together, and you're unsure if you want something to come in and throw off your balance either, and you're both collectively feeling this way. Now, someone sees you as the Empress, or they see you as the Empress. You could be a mother, or they could, but it's someone, they see you as, you know, very nurturing, someone who is abundant and loving, and who nurtures new beginnings, and someone they see you as really beautiful and amazing, or vice versa. Maybe you both see each other that way. Maybe you both see each other as like, this is the advice now. Now, nurture the situation. Put in, actually, you know, put in, nurture the things that you know that is beneficial for you. Keep nurturing your creative ideas, your, you know, your home, your children. You know, there's a lot of people that are around you that want to compete with you, have been trying to compete with you, or, you know, maybe somebody feels like they have to compete with you, or maybe somebody feels like there's a lot of competition for you because they have a lot of passion. Maybe you guys have a lot of passion for each other, and you feel this draw towards each other, and it's like you're both conflicted on whether if you want to put the work in, and it's like you guys are fighting with yourselves on, because you feel this passionate drive towards each other, and you feel this pull, and you do have these feelings of love and interest, and this is karmic, and it's going to lead to the sun. This is going to be amazing. Like, whoever you met or whoever you're meeting, this is going to be, you've met a soulmate, and you both see each other as someone that's really amazing. But, or, you know, if this is a long-standing relationship, there was a big stall on it, but it will have a renewal to something fantastic and amazing. But I feel like there is a new relationship that we're talking about. It's on the horizon, and because you got two aces here, an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Cups, this is a new harmonious relationship, and it's karmic with a soulmate, and it's going to bring to happiness and love. And you know, you may have a lot of conflict within yourselves, maybe questions about your own self-worth, or maybe the other person has that as well. And it kind of like makes you feel insecure, possibly, or it makes you feel kind of like you're not ready for this, like, but you want this new beginning, and you both are, and this is on the horizon. And maybe this anxiousness or this fear is because you feel it. You feel that this is something that's going to be big. Perhaps you've been seeing these synchronicities, and, you know, like, and you've been feeling that something's on its way, something big, and it is. It's something big, and it's karmic, and it's going to be something amazing. This person, though, that you're dealing with, I think they need some time on their own, as in, like, they got a lot of stuff going on. Perhaps they did make a really large move, and they got a lot going on, school, work, you know, day-to-day responsibilities. And maybe they do feel this pull towards you, but they're holding back, and they're going to continue to hold back, because this is a person that's like a doer. Like, they're a doer. They want to put in the work in, and they want to be victorious in the situation. They see you as totally a soulmate, and they feel this pull towards you, you know, and but it's like they're in a good place enough that they're emotionally balanced right now. Maybe they have a lot of choices or a lot of things that they have to get through, or maybe they're quite unsure if they want to invest, so they're not sure if they want to give up all of these cups, and now they're kind of like still in this holding period where they are still deciding. But give them time, because it feels like you want to reach out to this person, and maybe you have, and maybe you feel like that this person isn't interested, and you're kind of whatever, like, c'est la vie, but this person is, but they're just biding their time, and they're trying to get their stuff out of the way, and they're still deciding if they're willing to take the risk, because they feel this pull, and they're afraid that this could be something that could throw them off balance, because they know it's something that's going to be huge. Look at these two aces of cups, ace of clubs, the wheel of fortune, and the sun. This could even lead to a new commitment and children in your future, but it will lead to happiness. Now, you're going to pull back because you feel like this person isn't interested, but they're going to put in the work. They want to be seen as victorious, and it's like this huge dichotomies. There's going to be an end to that, because they see you as the Empress, and they're willing to put in the work for this, and you don't want to hold back anymore. And they're willing to put in the work because they feel like this is something that they want to nurture. This is something brand new, that this will be abundant and amazing for them. Now, a message, you're going to send out a message of action. You want to send out a message of action, even though you feel stuck to do so now. And they're just kind of putting in the work to what they need to do to build mastery within themselves. And they're just kind of keeping their heads down. And it's like maybe you try to communicate with them, but it's like they're a Four of Swords. They're trying to get themselves together, and maybe you are too. And there's like this kind of like a conflict of energies of whether you both are feeling this and whether either of you should invest within it. And you're kind of fighting yourselves on whether it's a good idea to do it or not. And it's kind of like you're sitting there waiting, you're observing on maybe that they could have somebody else, maybe if they aren't really interested, but you're being more observant than anything else. They feel a strong pull towards you. And maybe you're looking to see if they're involved with anybody because they seem kind of uninterested, but they see you as someone that has a ridiculously strong pull to you, and they will eventually release control, and they want to kind of go with the flow and let go and let God, let the universe kind of take its course. If it's meant to be, it will be, because there's a lot of passion, and it's like both of you are trying to control the course, or if you should, if you won't. It's fear, it's ego, but it's like the universe is telling you, let go of this control, go with the flow. And there's fear behind it because you do feel this pull. But don't let this fear kind of take you over. Now, but you do have this fear. You have this anxiety if you should. You feel like maybe that they will reject you. 9 of Cups. This person is feels emotionally imbalanced, and maybe they're afraid to invest, and maybe you feel that in a way that this is why you're starting to back off, and this is why they're investing in themselves, because they're unsure regardless if they have a draw or not. And you both are focusing to become like the King of Coins on your own. You could have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo within your chart. And you're both investing in yourselves to bring your own tangible dreams, and you both are excellent manifestors. You both have your own money. You both are totally balanced in your way, and you're both very gifted into bringing things into being. And they're the master of the tangible world and the realm. This is the boss, this is that CEO, manager, company. This is like Big Daddy. And you both are totally independent this way. And you both want this new beginning. Because now, you're healed and you're looking to heal. Actually, you're in this healing. It's like you had this holding period. You had this fear of what people will think of you, but now you're getting over that. You're healing because you know that you're okay within yourselves, and they're a bit defensive as well. Because maybe that there's some situations as, what if it doesn't work out? Is this really good for me? I got a lot going on. Although I feel this pull, but guess what? It will start to a new passionate beginning, and it will be it's karmic, and it will lead to amazing good fortunes, and it will lead to happiness. Just give it time to allow it to come in. Page of Coins. It's going to take a while. Give each other time to feel it out and really get to know each other, because this person wants to invest in you and put in the work. It's just they need time to get themselves together, because guess what? This is amazing. I think you got a new soulmate on your way, and this is going to lead to a huge commitment and possibly children. And this is some good karma coming your way, and it's long overdue, Libra. But this is what I got for you, and I'm so excited, and I love you. I'll talk to you later. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and donation box below. Bye.